Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 7 of the Crash Pad Podcast. I am your host, as always, Tyler Crash. And again, how about that awesome intro music bumper that my good buddy Zuzu made specifically for the Crash Pad? I think it's awesome. Shout out to Zuzu. Thank you so much, buddy. Today, I have for you a first ever for the Crash Pad Podcast, an interview of its own kind, because this went completely off the rails. I have for you today an interview I conducted with Coach Kidd, Richie Pepperfield, Alex Perry, the Dynasty, following Tampa Bay Pro Wrestling presented Tag Wars. Now, this interview, and I say interview, and I use that term lightly because it was very, very chaotic, clusterfucked. Oh, by the way, this isn't going to be a family-friendly episode because this interview is off the rails, definitely not family-friendly. So, if you're looking for family-friendly, this isn't the episode for you. Move on to next week where I have Saeed Al-Sabah, very professional, very, clean-cut, down the middle, straight interview style. But today, this interview with the Dynasty, we had fun, we had a blast, and we just raised some verbal hell. That's the phrase I've been using since day one with the podcast, and we definitely did that. It was awesome hanging out with those guys. Kid, Pep, AP, they're all good dudes, all good brothers, and it was fun doing this interview, and I'm definitely going to have them on again sometime soon. But without further ado, here you go, the Dynasty. All right, guys. Here I have a couple members of the Dynasty. This is following Tampa Bay Pro Wrestling's Tag Wars. Here I got Coach Kidd.
Hello.
And I got Pepperfield.
I'm here.
And we're looking for AP somewhere.
Where's Alex Perry?
He's off.
Usually he's busy strategizing things.
Hashtag where's Alex Perry?
Hashtag where's Alex Perry? Probably off trying to find Cobalt. You had a match tonight against Cobalt.
Yeah, I did.
He did some shiesty stuff at the last show. By the way, this isn't PG. It's not family friendly, so cuss all you want.
Okay, so first of all, fuck the Renegades.
Fuck the Renegades.
And fuck Cobalt?
Well, yeah, that too, but that's a given.
Okay, yeah. So, fuck Cobalt. You had a match against him tonight.
Yep.
He got the victory because the referee did an unfair, unjust act of kicking out Coach Kidd.
Exactly.
And AP.
I don't know why. I mean, he didn't even give, just cause. He's supposed to be, the best referee here. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Didn't that guy look familiar?
He did. I think he might play baseball, too. I think that might be it.
Played baseball? So the Dynasty here at Tampa Bay Pro Wrestling, you guys are doing things. I don't know why you weren't in the Tag Wars. One of the already established.
Hi, Jay Lethal. This is the 8th millionth time you screwed us over. So, I think it's only fitting we should get first dibs at the shot, the number one contendership here. Whoa.
We essentially created those belts because if you look back in the vault of all the video that we ever filmed in this place, we shot a promo and we said we want a shot at the tag belts if we win that Rumble. And there's a tag tournament and we're not even in it.
I think it's unfair. There's a couple teams that I thought should have been in it that weren't. But, and also, what was up with your hashtag demon shit, baby? Little yell.
Hashtag demon shit, baby.
Putting over the coda. All right.
Gotta give shout outs to Good Brothers.
You got Good Brothers support Good Brothers.
If you look over, there's a merch area that they sell their stuff, and I think I saw some Kool-Aid over there.
Everybody's drinking the Kool-Aid.
That's racist.
That's not racist. It's a cult. That's what happens. You drink it and you get lost.
Then you put the stuff in the Kool-Aid. This is why do you have to go there?
Yeah,
race
why
card.
Go there? That's racist that you would say it's racist.
Pepperfield, you want to be benched?
Okay.
You want to be benched?
No.
Relax.
So let's get back to wrestling.
We're talking wrestling.
Where
March is involved with wrestling.
No, you disappeared again.
Where all is the Dynasty right now? We know that you're at Tampa Bay Pro Wrestling. You're calling your shot like the Babe. First shot at the tag titles. We'll see if it happens.
Yep.
Where else are you guys right now?
Coach, you want to take this?
Well, currently, we technically are at Real Pro, But we haven't been there as the Dynasty because I'm pretty sure Cobalt slashed our tires when we were supposed to be there.
Cobalt causes a lot of issues. It's not just like one match. It's everything. Whether he screws up this, screws up that. Even after I got thrown out from him on the Rumble, he lands on me. He could have broke something.
I saw that. I was on commentary. Hashtag fuck Cobalt.
Fuck Cobalt. I and sometimes Pepperfield we're at Pro Wrestling 2.0 sometimes. Pepperfield is at American Combat Wrestling at times.
When he feels like going there.
When he feels like showing up, And that's pretty much it. But if there's any companies out there that want some Dynasty on their show, book the Dynasty at yahoo.com.
We've done a bunch of stuff, but yeah, we're trying to get out there and get all over Florida. And if we could get out of the state, it would be even better. Like, I would love to take this to the Northeast where wrestling is huge. That's where I'm from, so it'd be great to get up in that area.
Massachusetts, right?
Massachusetts, that's right.
I hear it in your voice.
Yeah, you can kind of hear it. I'm trying to get rid of the accent. After 8 years, and I still got it.
Fucking A, kid. That's wicked.
I found Alex Perry again.
Alex Perry, where is he?
He's right there.
Alex Perry!
Alex!
Hashtag where is Alex Perry? We have solved that mystery.
We have found him. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you at a 5'8" and a slender 140 pounds, we have Alex Perry in the room. Say hi, Alex. To the
Hello everybody who loves my 12 inches.
So this is like, let me just put it out there. We're not doing a PG show here, and so you have a nickname.
I do.
It's a 12-inch Alex Perry.
Yes, it is, and I also eat ass.
So how did this come along? Like in wrestling, like was something said, something seen?
The road trips with the boys.
Yeah, those road trips are good. But I'm saying, like, come on, this is a nickname that they introduce you. It's got a life of it now.
It does. I mean, it does. You just put a ruler to it.
These guys are hijacking my show, but I'm loving it. This is awesome.
Hey, it's a pun, but we're just trying to touch all the bases, all right?
Exactly.
Hashtag where's Mr. Baseball?
Yeah.
Hashtag where's Mr. Baseball? Hashtag where's Brandon Law?
Can I just put out there that we say, like, fuck the Renegades because we think we're better and whatnot, but when we come out there and we have our coach and a mascot beat them, Mr. Baseball and Coach Kid over here beat trained professional wrestlers.
Pepperman, I'm going to cut you off real quick. I am 1-0 in professional wrestling. So, just so everybody knows.
Undefeated.
Undefeated.
And I talked about that on commentary tonight, and because Ruby, being his birthday, we let him on the commentary team. Hashtag fuck Ruby Flyer. And he was talking some shit, and I was like, oh well, didn't Coach Kid beat you? Ooh.
I have
So,
a pinfall victory over Ruby
Pinfall victory by Coach Kid over Ruby Flyer.
Did it
So,
all on my own.
all right, let's reel this shit back in. We're getting a little off track.
When you deal with us, it's
I
never
know
on
it's
track.
dude, and I love it. This
If
is like
a train, it's derailed all the time.
This is being filmed or recorded in the Dynasty Mobile, by the way.
Dynasty Mobile. It's not.
All right, so you direct us. Where are we
All
go
right,
from
so from here we're gonna break kayfabe.
Whoa!
Because I do that.
here? You know what? You don't have to break it because it's dead.
Yeah, kayfabe. Well, it's still kind of there. It's still kicking.
We pretend.
But so we're gonna talk about what made you guys wrestling fans, what made you guys get into the business in general. So we'll start with Coach Kid. Kid, what made you a wrestling fan, and what made you really want to get into this business?
Rey Mysterio, Paul London, Brian Kendrick, and Billy Kidman.
I don't know if he said who.
Huh?
He said what?
What?
name?
Who? It don't matter. Like,
Well, I mean, I saw Rey Mysterio, and I was like, well, I like wrestling now. So,
That's what we want to hear.
yeah, because for me it was AJ Styles. I saw AJ Styles, and I was like, fuck, I can do that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do it.
Okay, for like with me with AJ Styles is I was flipping around back then. You didn't have the internet to know even what was on channel, what time. And I remember flipping through, and I found this new program with a guy that looked like any other guy. He's not overly big, clean cut, and just like you can relate to him, but he could do awesome things. And I kind of fell in love after that.
Absolutely. So, what made you, Coach Kid, want to get into this business? Like, actually, like, start doing it. You run a show, if you want to talk about that, and you manage and have had one match, undefeated.
Yeah,
So,
undefeated.
what made you want to get into it?
So back in my day, the grizzled coach that I am, I was flipping through the channels, and I saw classy Freddie Blassie, and I decided, man, I need to do this. That's really what it was.
All right. So, AP. AP. What made you a wrestling fan? Like, who's somebody that inspired you to get into the business?
Personally, I would have to say CM Punk and Christian.
Christian.
Yeah, that's a little different.
Really? Do you know the story of, like, the blue dot story about Christian?
Yes, I do.
Vince McMahon hated his face so much he wanted to put a blue dot over his face. I totally agree with that. Christian sucks. I agree with
He's
that.
a good brother.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think, hold on. Give me the microphone. I think Christian is one of the most underrated wrestlers of all time.
Absolutely. I was just fucking around, but no, he is very underrated. TNA and WWE champion. So you said AJ Styles. Anybody else that made you a fan get into the business?
I mean, back when I was watching stuff, like obviously Jeff Hardy, like most people, he had a different style. But it was more so like when we were kids. I didn't even know wrestling until I was probably like 10 to 12. And my friends just had the video games, and I started liking the games and got into it. And then we started like wrestling on trampolines and pools and stuff, and then just started watching the shows.
The yard days.
Yeah, back when you were
trampolines
kids
in the
and
backyard.
You find a love for it because it's something, as an athlete, you always want to do stuff, and you always like to wrestle to show who's better,
Absolutely, man, and it's fun growing up, and then you get in there and you take your first bump, and it's not exactly what you thought it was going to be. So, anything else you guys want to talk about? Plug your social media, stuff like that?
Hunter Law. Hunter Law is the worst human being I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know about that. He's the absolute best, Hunter Law. And I've had him on this podcast before, and he's a professional.
Link in the description, right?
Huh?
Are you gonna link that in the description of this?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Probably.
You should also link the Dynasty social media. 'Cause
Yeah.
There's too many different names for me to remember.
Okay, but you're on Instagram, Facebook,
Yes.
Twitter,
Yes.
fucking YouTube,
Yep.
all that shit. So, find the Dynasty. Go down to the little search bar, type it in.
It's probably under the Wrestling Dynasty or the Dynasty 3.
There you have it. Dynasty 3, even though there's like 700 of you now.
Yeah, well, you know what? Darby. Young
Tyler,
Darby.
Tyler.
Tyler, I'm sorry.
Tyler Crash now.
In the middle of an interview, all right.
We're trying to be professionals here.
For the record, he's not a member. Just because you think there's like 700 of us, not he's in. But a lot of people do want to be in, and we've like put out invitations to people who even regret it now after seeing like what we've been doing as a team in the unit.
Wait, let's go back into that.
So we said the guy that just walked by and he was saying his goodbyes, being a good brother. We were like, by the way, he's not a member of us because he over here thinks that there's like 700
Well,
of
there
us.
are like 700 of you. You're
Okay.
adding new ones every
Okay,
week.
there's us, this awesome tag team here that should have won the belts tonight and would have.
Yeah, I mean, we should have been in the tournament.
Yeah, even the guy that is running the show says we should be tag champs because we're awesome.
Here, brother.
No, it's broken.
Oh,
well, we're off it. We're off it.
okay,
The train went right, and then we went left.
Okay.
So,
All right, well,
yeah. So we got a coach, us, and a couple other members. Brandon. Yeah, it just
And,
depends on what shows we're at because of storylines. Because we got brother Jake Jones.
Jake
Yeah,
Jones.
Yeah.
That's a good brother.
Yeah, so at another show, I had a tag partner. He was all right, he's a cool brother, but we had good brother Jake there. So I said, I have this guy. He's an up-and-coming. He's a great worker. Can you give him to me? And then he'll be part of the Dynasty. So we've been working him in, honorary member right now.
You heard it here first. Jake Jones is soon to be a part of the Dynasty.
The Dynasty Initiative. That's
Di-
what that is.
Jake Jones is awesome. I love Jake.
Hell yeah.
Jake's a good brother.
Jake Jones over is he's a good brother. He's one of my boys.
Yeah, so
I love him.
If you're
Top-
saying as
top
far as
guy.
in the roster, yeah, obviously top guy. Me, AP here. Then we got Jake Jones, Brandon Law, and then we have our mascot. So 4 guys, a mascot, and a coach.
Okay, so
Pretty
we got the coach, we got the mascot position.
Yep.
What-
Pretty filled out.
What position are you?
I'm a starter.
You're well, yeah, but like position, baseball. Come on,
Oh,
man.
catcher, man.
I knew you were a
AP?
catcher.
AP.
Wait. Well,
Position. you gotta,
oh, I'm
you gotta
third.
keep
I'm
up
third
with it.
base, man. I'm third base.
Third base. And you heard it here. Pepperfield is a catcher.
It's great because Evan Longoria is great. I fucking love Evan Longoria.
All right.
So,
So,
because Longo's good, it translates to wrestling.
exactly. So, here you have it. The Dynasty. Crazy interview. Awesome time with these guys. It's fun. Hopefully, I can have y'all on again, and we can just
What, are we
talk,
signing off
shoot the
now?
shit. Yeah, we're signing off.
Okay, you make it sound like a sign-off.
Yeah, it is a sign off.
We're not done.
You're not.
Is there a time limit to this?
Kind of. I mean, I only got like a half an hour. I need a little intro and an outro, and I got my bumpers now.
Okay, forget the bumpers.
Can we
It's
cuss
whatever.
on this? Is that
We
a
are
thing? I haven't
cussing.
cussed.
Okay,
sorry.
watch. We're watching this. We'll cuss. Fuck the Renegades.
Fuck the Renegade.
Fuck the Renegades.
And who else?
Cobalt. Fuck him too. Not fuck this guy. He's a good brother.
Okay, so we got fuck the Renegades, fuck Cobalt.
No fuck Mason Price. He's a good worker.
But he's in every show and he records the show. I have no idea who he is though.
Okay. So fuck the Renegades, fuck the Cobalt,
Dreamboats are top.
and
I love the Dreamboats, man.
AP's.
what else do we have? Hashtag where is Alex Perry?
Yep. Hashtag where's Alex Perry?
Hashtag where's Mr. Baseball?
Hashtag where's Mr. Baseball? Hashtag where is Brandon Law?
Brandon's over there.
The Dynasty. I gotta reel this back in. I only got a certain amount of time. So, guys, that's the
memory stick's
Dynasty.
going up.
Pepperfield, simmer down.
I'm trying to help with this thing.
I'll have you on another episode so we can just shoot the shit more.
We gotta start signing off.
We gotta sign off. He's got to get home. Yeah, Rick and Morty's tonight. We gotta go. All right, see y'all later. Dynasty. I had a blast.
This is a shit show, and fuck the Renegades.
There you have it, guys. Awesome, crazy, off-the-walls interview I did with the Dynasty. Coach Kidd, Richie Pepperfield, Alex Perry. It was so much fun talking with those guys and just raising some verbal hell, like I said before. And I hope to have them on again soon where we can get into more down the line and talk more shit and just have fun again. So, thank you guys. Thank you, Coach Kidd, Richie Pepperfield, Alex Perry for being guests on my show and just giving me a good time after Tampa Bay Tag Wars. So, to get on to upcoming stuff, we got next week coming to you, episode 8, featuring Saif Al-Sabah, a growing name on the independent circuit, and if you haven't heard of him or you haven't seen him, I suggest you look him up because he's going to be huge. Huge. He's going to be huge. But for real, Saif, he's a very good brother, absolute professional, and he knows who he is as a competitor, and you'll hear that in the interview next week. I don't want to give it all away, but I'm very excited for that one. It's the one of the ones I've been looking to do for quite some time now. Also, I have many different things going on with different promotions. We have ACW, American Combat Wrestling, which runs every Wednesday in Newport Richey out of the Gulfview Event Center. And it's every Wednesday. Every Wednesday. They don't miss one. So, check them out. Got some things possibly going with them under the table. But then we also have Tampa Bay Pro Wrestling. The upcoming event is August 27th, Future Shock. Same place, same time as always. Come check it out. Big Top Event Center, August 27th, noon bell time. I believe it's noon. It's usually around there. I'll be doing my commentary thing there, so come check it out. Come say hey. And then I have coming, actually, this weekend, I have Ronin. Very excited to be back down there. That's my family. That's my people. Happy to see them and hopefully get some interviews for y'all for future episodes down the line. So stay tuned for that. And also we've got me and Ruby Flyer potentially doing that Tampa Bay Pro talk show. So keep your eye out for that on the YouTubes and on the Facebooks. So let me plug one of the good brother companies here. Go Wrestle, GoWrestle.com, a site, an on-demand site for wrestlers, created by wrestlers, created for wrestling fans, created by wrestling fans. So go check them out if you missed anything. Go Wrestle, or Tampa Bay Pro related, or if you just love wrestling in general, go check them out. Awesome site, created by awesome people. That's about it, guys. You know, I've got Like I said, Saif Al-Sabah coming up next week, and some future interviews coming down the line. But we're rolling right into football season. Not to take away from baseball, from the Dynasty, but we're rolling right into football season. So fly, Eagles, fly. Maybe we'll talk football down the line with my good buddy RJ. I talked to him about getting him on the podcast and being my football correspondent with me. We'll see. But maybe I'll have some other people. Maybe that'll be a new question in the interviews. Your football team, blah, blah. We'll talk some sports. So stay tuned for awesome, incredible interviews with not only Saif Al-Sabah, hopefully some Ronin guys, ACW, Tampa Bay Pro, and I'm expanding my horizons, hopefully to Full Throttle Pro Wrestling. Just stay tuned. Great things are happening, guys. So catch you down the road.